Welcome, 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 everybody. What's everybody up to? We're going to see if we can make it. Hopefully, the lightning's gone. Only a little bit left, so hopefully, I can make it. What's up, Sonia? How'd the campground go? Hope everything went well for you and Jim. Hope you had a great birthday weekend. Hope you got lots of presents. Hope he got lots of presents for his 29th birthday. Yeah, it's been storming like crazy. So hopefully I don't lose power or don't lose internet. Right now it's down to just rain, and I think the lightning's gone. Just got home from the campground. I hear you. Yeah, it's been storming like crazy here for the last about 2 hours. Yesterday was horrible lightning. Today it lasted for about 2 hours. Lightning and wind and rain. So hopefully it's gone. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun at the campground this weekend. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do a darn thing this weekend. Sitting and reading the news around the world. That's about all I do anymore. Sit and read the news from around the world. How you doing, Amazing Maisie? Hope everything's well for you. Hope the weather's holding up good for you. Yeah, it was so humid here this morning you couldn't even breathe. And then it got to storming. Got done before the thunderstorm came in. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it was a terrible electric storm here yesterday. And then it was pretty bad out here a while ago, too. Sounded like World War III out here about an hour ago. About an hour ago, it sounded like World War III going on here. What's up, KK? How you doing today? Hope everything's going well for you. Mostly rain so far, no thunderstorms yet. I got you, Amazing Maisie. Well, hopefully it don't come no thunderstorms. I've had enough for all of us. What's up, Dragoon Gaming? How you doing today? I guess Vermont Paint needs to start holding his breath when he's doing his live streams painting, so he's not whistling. 84 and hot. It's cooled off. We were 92. Now it's down to 85. Since the storm came through, we dropped 7 degrees. Dropped 7 degrees. So what happened this weekend, guys? Anybody have anything major going on the weekend? I know there was a lot of people on YouTube this weekend. Of course, there always is a lot of people, but a lot of people were on YouTube this weekend. I've noticed on the weekends, the overseas people are on a lot. A lot of the overseas channels are on YouTube during the weekends. Congratulations, Dragoon Gaming. Congratulations on your 4.9K. Congratulations, my friend. Sonia says, nothing exciting. Yeah, all I did was I was reading the news from around the world. Yep, you almost got that 5K. Got more purple cornflowers up and the beans are growing. I hear you, KK. You done turned into the darn farmer. You done turned into a farmer, KK. Or she's growing all that stuff this year. I can just imagine next year she'll have a garden twice as big. Twice as big next year compared to this year. I guess it'd be okay to have a small garden, but no one can resist a good slice of pizza. I hear you, Dragoon Game. I guess it'd be okay to grow a small garden. I never had that opportunity growing up as a kid. We always planted a 1 acre garden. And good Lord, used to work me to death. Between taking care of the cattle and trying to take care of the garden too. Oof. It was rough. It was rough, but we had plenty of stuff canned to make it through the winter. Between the beef we had from the beef cattle and from what we grew in our garden and had canned, it was pretty good. What's up, dude love? I see you survived the weekend being a bachelor. I see you survived being a bachelor for the weekend. I'd like to have been a fly on the wall to see what kind of food got eaten this weekend at Vermont Paint's abode. Might have been some snacks in there. I'm just saying. Might have been some snacks in there. Somewhat. Migraine day 2. Dang, dude. So today's the last day of my appeal, folks, where I appealed the people taking half my money. None of them's ever gone this long. I always got it got overrode way before on the other ones I got, but this last one I got, it expired. My appeal expires today, and there's no resolution to it. So I don't know what's happening with my appeal today, but it ends at midnight today. I've never had one that they didn't answer back or didn't come to a conclusion on, so I don't know what happens with it. But I guess I'll find out tomorrow. Maybe. I would share today's painting, but you won't open my IG. Laugh out loud. Hey, Coco, how you doing? How you doing, Coco? Vermont, while you're here, I got a question. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find it. Vermont, do you know the channel American Dream? American Dream? Or does anybody in the live stream know that channel, American Dream? How you doing today, Coco? Does anybody in the live stream know who American Dream is? Let's see if anybody answers. Amazing Maisie said, I've heard of them. Vermont's got a good memory. I'm trying to see if he remembers who it is. All right, well, here's the thing. I got an email from American Dream, and they left a comment on my live stream. So I deleted the comment, but here's what it says. And this is, I'm totally confused by it. It said, your channel's deteriorated. Talking about my channel. It says, your channel's deteriorated. I went on your stream one time. It says, I went on your stream one time, and you blocked me for no reason. After all the money I've donated to you, I never did anything to you. The first thing that confuses me about this is when you block somebody from your channel, they're not able to leave comments on your videos. The second thing's confused me is they're saying after all the money I've donated to you. If they've only been to my channel one time and they got blocked, where's all the money that they donated to me? I never did anything to you. That's the icon that they used. That's the icon. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know who they are. Don't have a clue. But apparently they say they've donated all this money to me. But they came to my channel, said like they came to my channel one time and I blocked them. But yet they're still able to leave comments. And they're saying that they left me all this. They've donated all this money to me. So I have no idea who it is. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. Appreciate the like and the share, Arlene Verdita. So I don't know who the heck it is, who they are, or what they're talking about. So hey, Treasure Woman, how you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you coming by. Oh, I didn't drop the link, did I? If anybody wants to come up, I didn't drop the link. Dang, I missed one day and I forget everything I'm doing. There's the link if anybody wants to come up. How are you doing today, Treasure Woman? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Appreciate you stopping by and visiting with us. Glad to have you here. But yeah, it's been raining and storming and storming and raining. It's been a darn mess. Vermont painted, y'all can't see it. I can't get the angle of the dangle right. There's Vermont Paints painting today. Down in the bottom corner, put a dinosaur in there. It's one of his pictures from when he was a baby, y'all. He repainted it. It's one of his pictures from when he was a baby. He painted today. It's got a T-Rex in it. Yeah, I done looked in the sky. I don't want to talk about it, Vermont. I don't want to talk about it. I looked in the sky when I was on your live stream. I'm not discussing that. Yeah, I'm not discussing what's up in those clouds. Vermont Paint. Yeah, I'm not discussing what's in those clouds. I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening. So has anybody seen The Wicked Witch of the West anywhere? Wonder if her and Sid made it home okay. I wonder if her and Sid made it home from the casino in Louisiana. Or if Marie Laveau put the hoobie-doo on them. Or if Marie Laveau put the hoobie-doo on them while they were over there. Sid might have left her there. You just never know. He might have drove off and left her. Might have drove off and left her over there. See, yeah, it was come a bad storm here a while ago, y'all. It was rocking and rolling sideways. It sounded like World War III. Even the lamps on the tables were shaking. The boom from the thunder, the bass was so bad. You could hear it rattling the walls and rattling everything. Yeah, I don't know who it is, Vermont. I have no idea who it is. And I have no idea how, if somebody's blocked from my channel, they're able to leave a comment. And then they say that I blocked them the first time they came in my live stream, but yet they've donated all this money to me. I have no idea. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. I do not know. I know I sure get some weird emails, weird comments, and weird stuff on Twitter and weird stuff on Instagram and weird comments on my videos. I get some weird stuff, y'all. I thought we'd been rather nice lately about blocking people. I thought we'd been doing pretty well. Amazing. I sent you another message on Instagram. Yeah, it ain't worth my while, Vermont. I have no idea. Ah, okay. I got you, amazing. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, never mind. I just looked at my Instagram. And there's Cowboy Sid sitting in front of a slot machine. I was just talking about them. And all of a sudden that popped up on my Instagram. Oh, that's from 2 days ago. That's from 2 days ago. Never mind. You see how often I check my Instagram? That was from 2 days ago. Two days ago. Yeah, it's from 2 days ago, Vermont. Apparently. Yeah, I don't know if they went home or not. I haven't heard hiding their hair out of them. I don't know if they went home or if they stayed or if Tony's in jail or whatever. Did you create a Twitter account? I've had a Twitter account, Vermont. I don't know what it is, but I've had a Twitter account. Yeah, I'm like you, Sonia. I think she was supposed to go home yesterday. They were supposed to go home on Saturday. Yeah, I've had a Twitter account, Vermont, but I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. But I got one. I always post my live streams on there. It's at 1961 Hillbilly. At 1961 Hillbilly. Carolina Hillbilly 1961. It says at 1961 Hillbilly. I got 192 people following me. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. I don't know what all that means. I guess that means how many people have signed up to watch from my Twitter post. There she is. I thought you were in jail, Tony Damon. I thought you were in jail, Tony Damon. Hadn't seen or heard from you. I thought you were in jail. How much money did you lose or win, Tony Damon? There's the link if you want to come up here, Tony Damon, and tell us how much money. Oh, driving. Why are you driving? Driving? I thought y'all were going home yesterday. Thought you were going home yesterday, Tony Damon. KK said, Queen Tony Damien? Queen Tony Damien? You mean Wicked Witch of the West Tony Damien, KK? Queen. Queen Tony Damien. Oh my God, she's eating.
I just had a potato chip, that's all. Hey guys. Nice angle, right?
Vermont says, Sonia, do you know where I can buy chicken broth in bulk? At the stock market. Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
So how much did we win?
We didn't. But we only lost like $150.
Well, dang, you did good. I normally lose that much just walking in the door.
Yeah. I usually, I did find that poker game that you're talking about, but table was packed, and the minimums were like $40.
Oh yeah, no. I paid the $1, $5.
Yeah, they didn't have any tables like down at low, like Let It Ride. If I would have played that, you had to put $15 per bet, which is $45 plus five for the 3-card poker plus $1 for the bonus. So even if you drew back your first 2 bets, you're still paying $25 a
A
hand.
hand. Yeah.
And we're like, damn,
Dang.
$100 be gone in 5 minutes. So we just went around and played around on the slot machines, played some dollars, played some quarters, played some of the pennies, which you're really betting more than quarters on the pennies. It's like a max bet's like 800 pennies.
Yeah.
It's $8 a spin. But I did see some YouTubers in there live streaming from the machines. And I was like, they were just all out in the open, had their tripod on the floor, set up right in front of them with their phone or whatever they were filming with. Oh, good night. Pointed at the slot machine while they played.
Did you talk to him? Who was it?
No, because they were actually streaming. I could hear them talking to the, whoever was on the live stream. I don't know who they were, but both of them were men. It's really loud over here. Sorry, it's raining.
Sonia says, Bruce, I used to run a dating service for chickens, but I couldn't make hens meet.
Oh, good God.
Sonia's getting as bad as Vermont on the dad jokes.
She must have found her dad joke app or got a calendar or something. Poor Sid's trying to mow the lawn and it's pouring rain.
There come a bad storm here a while ago.
Yeah, I can barely see right now. But I just went out because I had to go do my drug test for my new job. And then I had to go by the grocery store and then go by the bank and deposit a check. We finally got our check from the lightning strike.
How did you do a drug test on a Sunday?
Because they do it at an urgent care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you see on the news that somebody in Texas, one person came down with monkey pox?
What the? See, now, to me, that's just like some kind of like a biological warfare type of thing, where they're just inserting different illnesses. They ain't got no business being here, just oddly popping up.
Yeah, somebody in Texas came down with it. It's called monkey pox.
Great. Well, that sounds fun.
They said it's very rare.
Well, I'm telling you what, I went in there all masked up and sanitized. And everybody in that urgent care was there for COVID tests. And then while I was there, they had an ambulance come to pick up one of the patients that came there for a COVID test. They were leaving in an ambulance.
Wow.
Yep.
I know the cases are going up and up and up every day.
I was like sanitizing everything, washing my hands. She was like trying to hand me her pen to sign stuff. And I was like, I don't know how many other patients you done handed that pen to. So I had my own pen in my purse. I just catch crap too easy. I ain't playing with them. I mean, it's different when you go somewhere and, but these are sick people in there. This is not even like, healthy people. You're not sure if they're sick or not. A bunch of sick people in there.
Hey, How to Garden, how you doing? Vermont says.
I can't see. Go ahead.
Vermont says, you know what they say about kids who refuse to do math homework? Their counting never amounts to anything.
Oh, Lord. I thought he was going to say they have an attitude.
Oh, my goodness gracious. So yeah, I'm like you. When I have to take somebody somewhere or I go, I look like a mummy going in there because I'm all wrapped up, mask up, hand sanitizer, everything when I go in places because I don't want nothing. Everybody saying hello to How the Garden. Tony Damien's on the lockup. She's on the lockup.
Did it put me back?
You're back.
Sid called.
Vermont says, okay, no more additional jokes.
Oh, Lord, thank God. I'm so thirsty.
But yeah, I dress up like a mummy when I have to go in one of them doctor's offices now because you never know.
Yeah, and everybody in there, and it was mandatory masks anyway, but whether you wanted to wear it or not, they require it in there. I have a box of them up on the check-in counter.
Well, the thing that worries me is even though, let's just say the prevention works, but it still gets in your nose and dies, you can still fail the test because the test picks up dead virus.
Did you see there's a lady that was on a Royal Caribbean cruise, and I don't know why they tested her on the second day of the cruise, but they did, and then they put her off the boat somewhere in the middle of the cruise and made her go home, and she was pitching a fit. They were calling her a cruise line Karen. She was hollering and screaming and talking all kind of mess and was like putting her feet out not to get the wheelchair to go out the door. Yeah.
Well, like I say, I didn't know till the other day that the test would pick up dead virus too. It said it could be one tiny molecule of dead virus and still show up as a positive test.
I guess that's on those rapid tests, right?
No, that's the big time one.
Oh,
the
the
swab
one
test.
you actually send in? Oh my goodness.
I don't know how that's going to work for people that when things open up for international travel, because a lot of places are still requiring you to get that swab test. You spend all that money on your flight and hotel and all that stuff, and then you get a positive and you don't really have nothing.
You get stranded.
Vermont says people forget that cruises are a private company. They can refuse anyone or ask you to leave at any time.
True story. There was some kids that were on this cruise. You know, they had some adults with them, but I think what they did was, made the reservation with an adult in each cabin. But once they got on the boat, everybody switched around and went different places. And so they had these young, like 18, 19-year-olds in these cabins acting a damn fool, just being the most. And they made them get off the boat in Cozumel.
Yeah, right. I have no desire to go on a cruise.
I love cruises.
I have no desire. I would rather hop on a plane and fly there and enjoy it at a resort or something than I would being on a cruise ship.
I'd rather just be on the cruise ship and not get off. It could be a go nowhere cruise. Okay, so all these people trying to get in my neighborhood are playing Ring Around the Damn Rosie. Going round in circles.
So did the casino have a buffet?
They did, but we didn't go. They had this pizza place in there that was super good. So we just got a pizza and took it back to our room.
I'm surprised they had a buffet open.
Well, we didn't go down there to see if it was open, but we know they had one. They have 2 different hotels connected to this casino, one on each end of it. And one side had the steakhouse and the other hotel had the all-you-can-eat buffet. But both those hotels were booked full.
Sid says, dang rain stopped me from weed eating. That's all right, Sid. The Wicked Witch will take care of that tomorrow.
I'm going to get my hair cut tomorrow. And I have to find some more blouses for work. So I'll be busy.
We don't want to hear no excuses. You're going to get up and get that weed eating done.
I'm not allowed to touch the weed eater. And tell Sid I can't. Well, I can tell him. I cannot see the chat. So if he's saying something to me, I don't know. I can't see.
You really don't want to know what he said.
I probably don't.
Vermont said, Vermont says, why is Sid eating weeds? Can't Tony cook for him?
He said he was done with the dad jokes. We could just get and buy us a goat. We wouldn't have to mow.
I think Louisiana is one of the top 3 states for this new mess right now. Yep.
With all them casinos, I don't doubt it. And it says masks are not required, but they are recommended. But everybody had a damn mask on, just had it around their chin. Didn't even have it covered in their nose or mouth. I don't see why they even wore it.
That's why everybody calls it a chin warmer. Everybody has a mask, but nobody wears it properly.
Said if you're still listening, the back gate's messed up. You can't get in the back gate. I'm having to go up front.
Out of Garden says, we need more Vermont dad jokes.
Oh, God, How to Garden. Don't encourage him.
They won't let you in the front gate, Tony Damon.
Why? Sid called up here and said I don't live there no more?
Yep.
Hope he did.
Not dad jokes. Sid told me you are not cooking what he wants every night. He wants a new menu served in a waitress outfit.
Whatever. He can wish all he wants. I live here. I just have a loaner car.
You live here?
Yeah, I live here. I just have a loaner car.
Right here. If you live here, you can go from that side.
I know, but I don't have my tag.
Okay. You live here, right?
Yeah.
He said he doesn't have a card.
No, I just don't have my sticker because I have a loaner car.
Yes, if she live here, you don't need to write down anything.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
I told her to go, but she said she doesn't have a card.
Well, no, I mean, I don't have my own easy tag, so it won't open the gate because it's on my car.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Told you they weren't going to let you in.
Hey, we're trying not to. That old man wrote down all my stuff off my driver license.
That was so funny. I wish they hadn't let you in.
OMG, I would have been hot mad.
Vermont Paint said, wow, she's a snob.
You mean I'm a snob?
Vermont Paint's got it out for you today. What's up with that?
I hear that. Oh, don't worry. I'll be home in a minute. When I can see the chat, then I'm going to tell him something. Let me see what kind of mess he's talking in the chat.
That was so funny. I wish they'd have said, sorry, man, but you're not allowed to come in.
I have my driver license has an address in the neighborhood on it. So
it could have been a fake driver's license.
Whatever. If they have a driver license scanner, they're welcome to scan it. We have a
better be glad.
barcode on the back of our driver license.
You better be glad I wasn't working the front gate, because you would not have entered.
I would have just called my neighbor down the road that's on the board and told them you're acting a mess. You need to get canned off the damn security gate. Well, it's funny. We were in Louisiana and we have this app, and we're connected on Facebook also with our neighbors next door. And so we're out in Louisiana and they're posting their location. They're in Louisiana too. And then next thing you know, they were in Mississippi. I was like, damn, they on a road trip. Because usually when they're leaving, they tell us. So if they get any packages or whatever, we throw them in our garage, or they'll do that same for us.
You know why they were in Mississippi, don't you?
No.
They were trying to sneak off to Louisiana, and when they found out you were in Louisiana too, they said, "The hell with this! Let's go on to Mississippi."
Whatever.
Vermont said, "Sid's not a snob. They never stop him."
It's because he's got his own vehicle, and his car has a tag on the thing that opens the gate automatically, which my car also has. However, I'm in a loaner vehicle, so I've had this vehicle over a month, and that's the first time anybody wrote down my stuff. They just usually look at my ID and let me in. That old man needs some more training.
Hey, blessed man, how you doing? How the Garden says, Tony, you live in one of those types of neighborhoods. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we moved here because of the location, but we do like having a gated community. Because we have another section of our same subdivision that's not gated, and they have so much crap that goes on back there. It's better now, though, because they opened that elementary school, so now any kind of shenanigans back there are in a school zone, which makes them a felony. So that curbed that real quick.
Well, the part of the country that you live in, they need to have the National Guard at all the entrances of all the subdivisions.
You ain't lying, that's for sure. You are not lying. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes.
He's mad at you.
He's not mad at me. Stop. Hold on.
What's up, buddy?
Sweating my butt off.
I hear you, brother. We just had a heck of a storm here.
Oh, damn.
It rolled through here, too. It was pretty bad. Well, I'll come back in a minute. I'll go in the house.
Okay.
See you in a few. Bye, guys.
I have no gate and never have issues. Hey, Neil Court. Neil Court says, I have a new phone finally and learning how to use it. Oh, Lord, Neil. My smartphone makes me feel dumber and dumber every day, Neil. Yeah, my smartphone makes me feel dumber and dumber every day. Have y'all noticed something here lately? Every time I see Vermont on a panel somewhere, Lance is always underneath of Vermont. I'm starting to wonder about those two. Yeah, no gate or HOA here either, How to Garden. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder what's going on. Every time I go somewhere on a panel and there's a panel on somebody's live stream, Vermont's on the top and Lance is always right underneath of him every time now. Vermont says, I hate it when mine says, hey, stupid, stop pushing that button. Yeah, it's kind of my problem. My phone's getting so old now. I have to keep restarting it, powering it off, powering it back on, powering it off, powering it back on. Can't hardly keep it charged anymore. I hear you, Vermont. Maybe that's not my phone. That may be my wife behind me. Be nice, he'll be. I'm always being nice now. I'm just saying, everywhere I go, I see Vermont up on the panel somewhere. His twin brother Lance is always underneath of him. I was just making an observation now. Just an observation. Just throwing that out there. So what you been up to all weekend, Nell Court? Did you get in any trouble this weekend, Nell? Nell's husband is nice when he has Nell's phone talking to us on the chat. Nell's husband is nice when he's talking to us on the chat on Nell's phone when she's inside the store. He is nice. He don't drop the gavel on the old hillbilly like Nell does. I sure hope Vermont got the house cleaned. I sure hope Vermont cleaned the house before his wife got home. It's going to be a bad day if he didn't have the house clean. Hope he had the house clean, the dishes done, the vacuuming done, and all the clothes washed before she got back home. It's going to come a terrible tornado there if he didn't. Another reason for having a new phone that doesn't need to stay on the charger. I hear you, Nell. Vermont says, I did the laundry, ran the dishwasher. Yeah, there's going to be a tornado in the state of Vermont if he didn't get all them chores done before she comes home. It's going to be a bad, bad day. Did you know a large group of Karens is called an HOA? I hear you, out of garden. Vermont said this is getting weird. Yeah, I hope he had everything done. It's going to be a terrible tornado in the state of Vermont if he didn't do all the chores he was supposed to do. It could be bad. Well, it looks like the sun's shining again outside. My computer says it went from 92 degrees all the way down to 75 degrees since the thunderstorm came through. We shall see. I even remembered to put another soda in the fridge. Someone drank the other Coke that was in there. Gee, I wonder who that someone was. I hope you didn't leave none of the evidence in the recycling bin or in the trash can or any of that, Vermont. Yeah, I hope you didn't make that mistake again. Last time he had something and left it in the recycling bin and she found it. So hopefully he didn't make that mistake again. Nope, I threw it in the bottle bin. He probably had to get up at the crack of dawn this morning and go to the grocery store and buy replacements for all her son and Mrs. Vermont's snacks and food. I didn't have a car. Right on your fist and lean back on your thumb. Nell says, we had rain clouds, but none got to the ground. Wow. It poured here. I saw some dragonflies today. I've had a bunch of them this summer too, KK. I've had a bunch of dragonflies down here this summer. You know, there ain't no telling what he was doing this weekend. There is no telling what Vermont Paint was up to this weekend. There's absolutely no telling. It's a scary thought. It was too hot to get to the ground. I hear you, Neil. Yeah, that's a scary darn thought. Vermont Paint left alone. My poor sister-in-law went to New York City for a huge craft show. She brought $16K worth of goods. She came back with $15.7K of product. She didn't do very well. Wow. That's not very good sales. You should have went and did the selling for them. You should have went and did the selling. Apparently, Vermont took $16K worth of goods and came back with $15.7K of product. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. Bad economy right now for crafts, Nell says. She brought Vermont home goods to New York City. Not a great choice of places to go. KK said, Vermont, that's sad. Thanks for coming to my LS yesterday. Nell said, what does she sell, Vermont? Nell, she was trying to sell Bruce. She was trying to sell Bruce, but she couldn't find no buyers, Nell. So Vermont, how much time did you spend over at the neighbor's house this weekend? Vermont says all kinds of stuff now. How much time did you spend over at the neighbors this weekend, Vermont? Whizzle Aquatics, what's up, brother? How you doing today, my friend? Hope you're doing well on a Sunday afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Actually, I should send some stuff to Hillbilly. She has bowl koozies for hot bowls from the microwave. There you go. Got your second shot since Friday, and it's all good. I'm glad it worked out for you, Bwizzle. That second one made me sick, dude. Got your second one on Friday. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, that second one made me sick for a couple of days. But glad you got that taken care of, my friend. I'm glad I got all mine. Now, HOAs are always trying to control everything and complain about everything. Yeah, it made my arm sore too, brother. And low energy. Yep. Made me tired. My arm was sore, but I actually felt like I had the flu for a couple of days. Made me feel like I had the flu for a couple of days. But after that, I was good to go. I was good to go. Vermont says he'll tell you after, Nell. After what, Vermont? After what, Vermont? I wonder how much we could sell Vermont for. I wonder if we could get any money for Vermont. I just turned around to find Daisy sitting on Ted's head. I brought up my camera and she jumped down. No neighbor, he's a dork. What? Have you figured out what kind of doctor he is, Vermont? What kind of doctor is he? After you hush up, he'll be, Nail, you got to be nice. You're supposed to be the nice one, Nell. Sonia says that would have been a cute pic. Podiatrist. A podiatrist. Or something like that, I bet. Well, if you got foot problems, there you go. Maybe he's a proctologist, Vermont. He might be a proctologist. Out of Garden says, no, we can't sell Vermont. He is too old to put to work. That's right, Out of Garden. Neil said, oops, new phone attitude, hillbilly. Nail. Vermont says, never ask. Well, if he's a proctologist, you're all good, dude. Every year, you get a free exam. A free exam. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Give me just a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. I've been on here an hour. I'll be right back. You guys hang tight. Rectal examiner, KK says. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, guys, we're back. Could be mowed his lawn in the big straw hat and sandals. Hit up mohawks all over the lawn. Wow. Wow. But anyway, so what's everybody got planned for the week? Anybody getting ready to go on vacation? Sid's getting ready to go on vacation on Tuesday. That's going to be a vacation for Sid. Tony Damien going back to work. So Sid will be on vacation as of Tuesday. I wonder if Sid's still on night shift. Sid working night shift, Tony working day shift. Sid really will be on vacation. Wow, I didn't even think about that. Four-day work week, playing hooky Friday. Dang, Sonia. How the Garden said, my plan is to work. Tony Damon says, no, he is on days and very funny. That drives me nuts. The lawn needs to be right. How hard is it to not leave strips of grass? We know he's not a brain surgeon. Dang, Vermont. Everybody can't be like you, brother. Hey, Crystal Pets and Plants. We all can't be special like you. Vermont gets up there and cuts his grass with a pair of scissors. He gets down on his hands and knees and trims his grass with scissors. Lord, Lord, Lord. Can y'all believe it? July is almost over with. What? We're about 2/3 of the way through July almost. Another month flown by. Not all of it, just the hedges. Wow. Wow. See you, How to Garden. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. I was reading an article today. I guess Great Britain was supposed to open up tomorrow. Did y'all see that? I guess they were supposed to completely open up tomorrow. Everybody's complaining about it, telling them not to do it. But I guess they're supposed to open back up tomorrow. All of Great Britain. That article I was reading said. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I think they're kind of in the same boat as we are. I think they got a mess again, too. Every time I think we're getting almost done, we end up in another mess. So I don't know. Actually, I used the weed whacker last time. Those blades are fun. Just don't drop it down too far. Yeah, I hear you. You keep busting flower pots with that weed eater and you're going to be in trouble, dude. You know what the best lawnmower I ever had one time in my life? The best lawnmower I ever had one time was a goat. All I had to do was go out when the goat finished the area it was in. All I had to do was go out there and stake it out in a different spot. That was the best lawnmower I ever had, was a goat. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing you stayed away from that power cable. Yeah, that's the best lawnmower I ever had, was a goat. Them things will eat briars. They'll eat everything. They don't care. They'll eat anything. You just can't put them too close to the house. They'll eat the siding. They'll eat the wood. They'll eat everything on the house too. I got mine too close to a wooden trailer. He ate the darn trailer. Oh, that was years ago, Crystal Pets and Plants. Years ago. We sold them. Best one I ever had was a Massey. I hear you, Vermont. What's up, Naj? What's up, Nature Queen? What you up to today? Yeah, that's the best lawnmower I ever had, was a goat. I got a big old rabbit out here eating the grass now, too. If you call it grass, all I got's that road grass out here in Sandland. You can mow it, it rains one time, and each stalk goes up about that tall overnight. That old road grass is all I got out here. But the rabbits love it. And the lizards, we got a bunch of them, what you call skanks. We got a bunch of them running around here. Biggest one I seen is about probably 1.5 feet long. Got a blue tail on it. Them things scare you to death. You walk out in the yard and they take off running. You think it's a darn snake. How you doing today, Naj? I've always wanted a farm all bee. Can't find one anymore. It's about time you done something, Wicked Witch. It's about time you done something. I'm surprised that $3,000 dryer you got doesn't fold the clothes for you. For $3,000, it ought to fold the clothes, then hang them up in the closet for you too. Yeah, she's trying to prepare for Tuesday, Vermont. She's trying to prepare herself for Tuesday. Yeah, $3,000 darn dryer. That thing ought to fold the clothes, hang up the clothes, do the dry cleaning and everything. for that kind of money. I bet between her refrigerator, her stove, and her washer and dryer, it's probably cost more than my house cost. Nah, it's just I got grape in it. I got grape. But yeah, the only water they had was Niagara water at the store the other day. Yeah, all they had was Niagara. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Naj. That's what I'm saying. It ought to slice and dice. It ought to do everything. She never talks about it, but I bet she's got one of them robot vacuum cleaners too. I bet you anything she's got one of them robot vacuum cleaners. So Buffalo sewer water. That's right. It's pretty good with Crystal Light put in the bottle. It's pretty good with Crystal Light. But yeah, finding bottled water down here nowadays is a chore, Vermont. It's hard to find bottled water. At least down here, it's becoming scarce. Becoming scarce. But yeah, here it is, almost the third week of July gone, folks. I can't believe it. There's a little bit of thunder. Coming soon. Carolina Bottled Water Company. Dude, no. Exactly, Naj. That's exactly right. Crystal Light covers up the taste of the water. That is exactly right. Hey, Jeff Crumpler, how you doing today? Doing good. Ignore the yellow water and taped on caps. Only you would think of something like that, Vermont. I bet Vermont wore the chicken head all week long. Proud of myself. Didn't have one can of soda all weekend. Well, there you go, Sonia. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, you didn't have a can of soda, Vermont. You didn't have a can. You had bottles, Vermont. Nice try, though. Yeah, he didn't have canned soda. He had bottled soda. Don't let him fool you. And what he's not telling you is it was a 10-gallon bottle of Coke. A 10-gallon bottle of Coca-Cola. Jeff says, why in the world do you have 25 or 24 thumbs down? That's just the way I roll, Jeff. That's just the way I roll, brother. That's just the way I roll, brother. Nope, one of those 12-ounce ones. Yeah, that's just how I roll with them thumbs down. No heat dehydration yesterday either, and the humidity was bad. Well, that's a good thing. Yep, that's right, Tony Damon. Somebody's having a slow Sunday. Somebody's having a slow Sunday. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all fun and games, folks. Chelsea, what's up? Yeah, it's all in the fun and games of it, folks. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Oh, dude, I ain't going back and messing with all that. Yeah, I ain't going back and doing all that, brother. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. I'm tired of messing with all them people. Tired of messing with them all. But yeah, it must be a slow Sunday. A slow Sunday. Everybody needs somebody to hate, I guess. Everybody needs somebody to hate. Okay, I'll play nice. Maybe not, though. I hear you. Yeah, everybody needs somebody to hate. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. I watched that Mr. Rogers movie last night that Tom Hanks played in. Have any of y'all seen that movie? It's basically about the reporter that's supposed to be doing an interview on Mr. Rogers. It's got Tom Hanks in it. It actually wasn't that bad of a movie. It was kind of different. It was kind of different. Yeah, it was okay, Vermont. It was okay. It was sad. Had sad parts in it and had happy parts in it. It's different. I'll just put it that way. It's different. But I actually enjoyed it. Parts of it, to me, Tom Hanks talking as Mr. Rogers sounded a little bit like Forrest Gump. A couple of times. He sounded like Forrest Gump to me. But it was a pretty good it was pretty good. But yeah, I watched that last night. You know, it's got love, hate, family problems, all kinds of stuff. Yep, that's right, Vermont. That is absolutely correct, Amundo. But I don't know if that movie's based on a true story or not, but I didn't know he had two boys. I would imagine that would have been pretty hard growing up as one of his children. But yeah, the movie's actually about the reporter that's interviewing him. But Mr. Rogers is involved in the whole thing. So it's different. Unlike Pee Wee Herman. Yeah, I hear you, Vermont. But yeah, I actually, it was an okay movie. No, not on Netflix, Tony Damien. It was on Stars or Encore or HBO last night. I don't even remember the name of it, but it was either HBO, Stars, or Encore. I watched it on last night. I don't remember, and like I say, I don't even remember the name of it. But it was all right. It's the whole movie's really about family relationships. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to tell y'all anything about the movie, but it has to do with real world family relationships. So, yeah. Vermont Paint Photo says, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I don't think that's what it was called. Chelsea says, I watched Netflix with your wife. Really, Chelsea? Seeing as how my wife died? Really, Chelsea? You want to say something like that in my live stream? Wow. I guess you really that's pretty good. What's up, Darwin Digital? How you doing today? Do. But yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I don't think it won any awards, but it was okay. Yeah, me neither, Vermont. I don't either, brother. I don't play well in the sandbox with others too well. Baked in the sun. I hear you, Darwin Digital. Baked in the sun. Yeah, that's something I ain't never tried to do. A lot of people down here, they mix up their tea in the tea jar, and they let the sun make the tea. I ain't never done that before. I don't know nothing about that. I don't drink tea no more. That's all I got to drink when I was a kid was sweet tea. And I'm not a tea drinker. I do not like tea. No tea for me. No tea for the hillbilly. But that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. But anyway, guys, well, shoot, I've been on there about an hour and a half. I guess we're going to go ahead and shut this one down today. We'll go ahead and shut it down for today. We'll try to be back on again tomorrow. Is the same here, yuck tea. I hear you, Darwin Digital. Me too, my friend. Ugh, I don't do tea. But I appreciate everybody coming by today. I truly do. All the haters, appreciate y'all coming by. Hope y'all enjoyed yourselves today. And for everybody that's starting the work week this week, please be safe out there, y'all. Be safe out there. For everybody that's going back to work. And watch out for this mess. It's back. It's back in full force. So be careful out there, everybody. But I appreciate everybody coming by. Everybody stay safe. Remember, always be good to yourself and be good to each other. And I'll see you everybody tomorrow. Thank y'all. See you. Bye.